Today we're going to answer the age-old question, can you get a broken bolt out with a crayon? Or better yet, a candle, which we don't have in the shop, which you wouldn't think, but we do have children, so we have a plethora of crayons, which I think are the closest thing to a candle that we can get. Now, I've got a broken bolt in the rear of this Ford, which I do a bazillion of these things. And now that I've tried every trick that MeMaw taught me, heating, beating, the vice grips, the whole spiel, today we're going to try the crayon. The idea is you heat it up the best you can in the aluminum, and then you quench it with a candle, and the wax will wick up the threads, making the bolt almost fall out. At least that's what I'm told from my viewers. I've never done this. I'm like a dog at the end of my chain right now, so we figured we'll give it one last hoorah. We'll get her toasty. Hit her with the blue crayon. Oh, this is fun anyways. Huh?
I can't see it.
You can't see it. So there, I've waxed it, I guess. What's making the noise? Oh, this is my torch. I don't know if you're supposed to give it any amount of time, but I'm going to lock back on it with the vice grips. Let me unenhance you. There you go. Let's see if we can get up in this joint. I've tried air hammering, heating, everything. Let's see if I can get a hold of it good. There we go. Well, it's not just falling out or turning. It does smell like the interior of a Volkswagen at this point. You ever smelled inside of a Volkswagen with leather seats, Mrs. O?
It smells like melting crayons?
Yep. There's one right out in the parking lot. Go stick your head in it. I guarantee you'll smell melting crayons.
I'm going to try that.
Come on, baby. I've even said my come on, baby, a couple times. I'm about ready to put out a prayer request on Facebook at this point. Nothing, son of a monkey. Crayon sucks. Maybe we need a genuine candle. But see, the problem here also is the fact that these have been done before by some unknown source. So we could be dealing with a stripped out bolt also. I don't know if these threads are any good. This bolt was broke when it came in. I've got all the other ones out, no sweat. I'm going to get up around the edge here, because if there's any corrosion in there, usually the heat will kind of blast that out. But aluminum is such a good conductor of heat that it takes the heat right off the piece you're heating. That's a lot of uses of the word heat. Oh, 1 second. Try this again. Put my crayon in. Oh yeah. I mean, it smells like a candle. Smell it. It smells like a cheap crayon. That doesn't smell like a crayon.
I know, it is a cheap crayon.
Oh, right in the eyelash. Right in my brow. That's a cheap crayon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells cheap.
Do you need a name brand crayon? Because I have those.
Honestly, I don't know. I've never done this before. We may need a Crayola to make this happen. Oh, please, little guy. I don't want to drill you because I've heated you to the point you're probably rock hard. Just break loose. Nothing. Not a thing. What a stupid tip. Today we're going to answer the age-old question, does heating up a bolt and then quenching it quickly with water break it free? Let's find out. This is the bolt we just did with the crayon. Skip the head. We're going to heat it up Then I've got the water that I was previously drinking, and I poked a hole in the end of it. We're gonna heat her up nice and toasty. If this doesn't work, it'll at least make it almost impossible to drill. There she is, nice and red. Gave it the quench. We'll come in and see if we can't grab a hold of it. When I'm told on YouTube, you'll spin right out with your fingers when you do this. Let's see. I'm getting a good bite, man. I think I got a new pair of vice grips over in the other box. I might have to go get them. Come on, mother lover. There we go. These just aren't gripping. Alright, plan C. Today we're going to answer the age-old question, does welding the nut on the end of the broken stud work better than the crayon heating quenching method? I don't know. We're going to find out. It's a method I've used before. If anything, it gives you good purchase on the broken stud. I might have to use Bofa, Mrs. O.
Bofa?
No, Bofa.
Bofa?
Yeah, Bofa. Bofa these nuts! Come on, you don't watch YouTube? Come on.
No.
What's funny right there? Nothing? You're smiling. You're smiling on the inside. So I'm going to see if I can't spin a 8mm nut over what's left of the stud. Give us something good to weld on. Typically these Triton V8s, the studs come out relatively easy. Are you going on there? This one is being a fighter. As I mentioned in the beginning, we have no way to know if this stud is, hopefully it's not, if it's cross-threaded in there or not. Got no way to know. Alright, I think that's up on there far enough. We can fry it. Try to fry it first go around here. Let me get some kind of face protection.
Well, my face.
Huh? Come on, I got a face only a mother could love. What about your face? Close your eyes. And don't look at the bright light. Alright, here we go. Sound of frying bacon. Let it cool. Probably should get me a 13mm wood wrench. Here we go. Still a little bit warm. Oh, you son of a hoo-ha! Alright, round two. Well, about as good a purchase as you can get. I'll let it cool all the way. Let's go get some Panther Pea. Got some homebrew, tranny fluid acetone. Spray it on when it's hot. A lot of people say that. So we'll do that. Give it a full douchey. At least to make everything extremely flammable over here from this point forward. Alright, it's fully douched while it was hot. If the thing comes out, what method do we really attribute its success to?
I guess the next one you need to start at the
No.
bottom of the list and then work your way back up.
Oh, I see. Well, Fingers crossed. What can you guys see? Oh, you can see. You got like a front row seat to this show. All I know is we're running out of stud. You know what? That one guy that's yelling at the screen right now, can you hear him?
Uh-huh.
Hit it with the air hammer. Hit it with the air hammer. You hear him? He's saying hit it with the air hammer and turn it at the same time. So today we'll test the age-old question. Does welding a nut on, spraying it with training fluid acetone after using a crayon in the heat and quench method, then using an air hammer to rattle and turn it at the same time, does that get the broken bolt out? Let's find out. Okay, we're loading up the weak sauce, the weakest of all air hammers, the Mac Tools air hammer. Whoa, crap! That was some Angelina Jolie stuff right there. Remember that in Tomb Raider when she shot the... Remember that? Man, I came to work the next day. Angelina Jolie, in case you haven't seen it, had an air hammer, Tomb Raider, loading that thing with screwdrivers, knocking people right over. I was so excited I came to work, and then I was so let down. Now I know Angelina Jolie's a liar, and basically, I don't trust her anymore. And I don't think her lips are real. What do you think, Mrs. O? You think they're real? I don't
really care.
I don't think so. Come on, baby. Oh, I just gotta get the right trigger control here. Ooh. Not too much, fella. Just enough. Stop it. Alright, well, we beat it a little bit. I don't think I can... I'm not left-handed, so it's difficult for me. I don't have good trigger control with my left hand. I can't see that way. In either case, we have rattled it. Quarter-inch impact. Should not have enough pizzazz to break an 8mm bolt. Shouldn't, being the key word. So we'll put it on there. That'll give it the impacting action. Let's give her one more tube of training fluid acetone for FWIW for what it's worth. Come up underneath it. It'll probably just shear the weld, which it did very quickly. Son of a monkey. What are the people saying? I can't hear them. I can't hear you, people, and I know you're saying something. Something Grandma taught you. I haven't tried yet. I've never been beat by one of these trucks, but today might be my day. Got started on it, here we are. WWGD, Vanessa WWGD. What will Grandma do? Stick another nut on there because that's our best bet for getting a hold of it. Fry the daylights out of it. I mean, I'm getting about as good a penetration as I can get. We just don't have a whole lot of surface area. Hang on. Why did I just grab the striker? Torch don't need no fire. It might be a fire here pretty soon though. I got my water bottle handy just in case. Let's see if it's gonna go up in flames here real quick. Nope. Alright, everybody close your eyes. I know what the people are saying.
What?
Crayon. Crayon, the only penetrating oil that has a cult-like following. People will fight you over this stuff. they would say spray it while it's hot. This stuff does too. I mean, cult-like. If you're like, Croyle sucks, you're like, you're gonna die. We'll burn your house down. That's crazy. I don't think any of them work any better than any of the rest, but it's probably because I don't have like 9 hours to let it soak, but alright, we're gonna gingerly move it here with the wrench. Come on, Ginger. I can't tell. It always feels like it does something, but you know it's just the bolt breaking free. So I'm wondering at this point, even though usually heating the aluminum doesn't benefit you much because the heat pulls away from it so quickly, we're going to come underneath it. We're going to give it some heat around the head side and then tweak it some more. Usually when you heat aluminum like this, seconds later you can put your finger on it because it just pulls the heat away so fast. It's such a massive aluminum. At this point I'm really beginning to think that this bolt is cross-threaded in the hole. I could be wrong. I hope I am. Maybe that's the trick that's going to work right there. Oh, am I feeling that feel that you get? Nope. Typically, if you feel the feel that you think you need to feel, when you go back the other way, you'll feel it again. But I'm not feeling it. All I know is something that should take 30 seconds turns into a 3-day ordeal. And we have the call of the crow in the background. What's that mean? What's that mean, Vanessa?
Aren't they like a sign of death or something?
I want to get the bolt out. I don't want to die.
Maybe it's the truck.
Oh. It's the truck's death from the call of the crow. Oh. You can't make this crap up. Alright, I'm going air hammer again. I just wanted to know if the crayon worked. Now this whole video is just got stupid on us. I need a longer hammer bit. Okay, let's try this from this angle. I can't get it straight on, so this is super stupid hitting it at an angle. Using my nubby finger too. I think it hurts like a banshee today. The arthritis is strong with me. Come on, ding dong. Something moved. I'm pretty sure it's just the bolt breaking off because, let me see if I can see the thread. I really don't care if it does, but see if something moved. Just the bolt and the nut's gonna break off. Just get it over with. Oh, maybe it's got a stronger bond than I think. Go back to the little wrapper. Let's give it this little toots. Like
Toot toot.
I just want to stick my middle finger up at it. Freaking stinking mother lover. Why is this gotta be a PG channel? There's that crow. It's gotta come out. It's got to. Who's that one psychic that just died not too long ago?
I don't know.
Miss Cleo. Miss Cleo. Wish she was here. I'd ask her what our destiny is. I just want to know one thing. Did she see it coming? You know what I mean? You think she did? All right. Round 4. All right. Now what? More croil. It makes good smoke. That bolt's gonna be hard as glass here when we're done.
You think glass is harder than metal?
I don't know. I just know I'm trying every technique.
All at one time?
Yeah.
Here's the crayon.
You got. Oh, the crayon's gone. There. Now they can't say I didn't do. You didn't try this, bro. Now I got a mess on the floor. My feels, they've been hurt. I've drilled it out at this point. I think our best bet, dollar for donuts, is 1/4 inch gun. Try to go innie with it. Let's give it an innie. I've got an innie. Ah! Oh, that's the weld breaking. Son of a monkey. Do. I give up. I'm done. I quit. How many people do you think at this point we've already cut it off and drilled it out? Been done with the other side. I just raised my hand. I'm curious. That crow's just gonna taunt me. Vice grips, these are a new pair. They just don't get the bite. Think, fella, think. It's gotta be stripped out, man. I've never had one come out this hard. It's gotta be. Can't even see my face. If I cry, will you hold me? You will? Do we have to have it on video or? I think this is a good feeling, boys. And 4.7% of viewers are girls. Oh, I can't tell. This is all.
Cross my fingers.
Both hands or one hand?
Whatever you need.
I would do both hands at this point. Let me see if I can see this stud. hear my excited voice?
Mm-hmm. Is it moving?
I don't know. It's either slowly breaking or actually moving. I do not hear the call of the crow anymore.
I don't hear it either.
I think we're about to hear the singing of angels. You know what did it?
Walking away.
Well, yeah.
Crayon.
I think it was the crayon, to be honest with you. Or the penetrating oil.
Or
Well, it could have been the heating and quenching. I'll be honest with you. I think that's where we made big bounds. Or it was the heating, beating, spraying while turning. Could have been. How about in the comment box below, you put what you think did it. I did walk away. I'll give her that. I went over to the other side to see how many broken bolts are over there. The answer is 3.
are you gonna start at the bottom of your list over here?
No, I'm just going straight for the drill over there. I'm ugly, not stupid. Because 2 of them over there are recessed way up inside the head. Alright, I think the 1/4" impact is what did it. Let's see. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! So that was pretty easy, you know. When you think about it, look at that. And we can also see that penetrating oil made it absolutely nowheres down the bolt. Real life proof. I walked away. How long did I walk away for, Mrs. O? Half an hour, maybe. Kept coming over, spraying it, beat it a little bit with the air hammer, wiggled it a little. Hallelujah, everyone on this side is out. Wow, I am filthy. That's it, folks. I know there wasn't a proper introduction to this video, but we did answer a lot of the age-old questions of how to get the corroded bolt out of the hole. Who knows which one worked? You just try them all. I think that's where a lot of us get. You know why a lot of us like the water quench, the crayon / candle, the penetrating oil, the croil, the hammer, the heat it, the beat it. You know, I think it's whichever one worked on the last bolt we got out is the method that we go to. I don't know. I just keep working. I work it. That's what I do. In this case, I went over to the other side in a fit of frustration. Let this one sit. You know, of course, welded the nut on it. Let it cool. Beat it a little more. Wiggled a little more. Sprayed a little more. Eventually, I decided to submit, whether or not it had anything to do with the crow, or Mrs. O crossing her fingers, or the good vibes that were being sent as you were on the edge of your seat. I don't know which is, but the fact is it's out and I'm a little bit happier. Got to go tackle the other side. Let me know what you think. Comment box below, what's your method for getting the miserable, broken, corroded, crusty bolt out? And while you're down there, click subscribe, ring the bell, do all that stuff. And just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.